So now we're going to look at expanding pairs of brackets. Sometimes you'll see that referred to as expanding double brackets. And what this means is that we have two terms in each of our brackets. So we're going to multiply each term in the second bracket by each term in the first bracket. So basically we're setting ourselves up two single bracket expansions using the terms within that first bracket. So the first example here, we're going to expand and simplify x plus 3 upon x plus 4. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set it up. So we're going to set it up as x, and then we're going to write that second bracket, x plus 4. And then we're going to use the plus 3, and then we're going to write the second bracket again, x plus 4. So you can see we've split our first bracket into two places, and then we've got our second bracket written. And now we're going to expand our brackets just like we did in the last video. So x multiplied by x gives us x squared, and x multiplied by 4, and it's plus 4, is going to give us a plus 4x. Then plus 3 multiplied by x is going to give us a plus 3x. And then finally, plus 3 multiplied by plus 4 is going to give us plus 12. Now you can see that I've deliberately written those x terms in the same color because now we need to do the simplifying, because what we're going to end up with is a trinomial, or a quadratic it's sometimes known as, with 3 terms in it, hence the word tri for trinomial. So our final answer is going to be x squared plus 7x plus 12. So x plus 3 upon x plus 4 gives us x squared plus 7x plus 12. Now, as I said, you need to make sure that whenever you're splitting your brackets up, that you take the sign with the thing that comes after it. So we're going to set this up again. We're going to write our first bracket terms, so that's our b, and it's a positive b, and then we're going to write our second bracket, which is b plus 5, and then we have to write negative 2, and then our second bracket is b plus 5. And now we're going to do our expanding. So b multiplied by b gives us b squared. Then we've got b multiplied by 5 gives us a plus 5b. Now we've got negative 2 multiplied by b, which gives us minus 2b. And then finally, we've got minus 2 multiplied by 5, which is going to give us negative 10. Again, we're going to collect those like terms in the middle so that we end up with a trinomial of b squared, and 5b take away 2b is 3b, take away 10. So b minus 2 upon b plus 5 is b squared plus 3b, take away 10. Now there is an alternative method, and it's something called FOIL. And the FOIL is an acronym which stands for firsts, outers, inners, lasts. And it's basically a recipe for how we're going to go about getting the expansion of this double bracket. So firsts mean that you're going to multiply the first term in the first bracket by the first term in the second bracket. So d multiplied by d is going to give us d squared. Outer means that you're going to do the outside terms. So you're going to do the d in the first bracket with the negative 8 in the second bracket, and that's going to give you minus 8d. Then we're doing the inners, so we're doing the inside terms, so the ones that are closest to the inside of the bracket. So it's a negative 6 multiplied by d, which is going to give us a minus 6d. And then finally, we're going to do the last terms in each bracket. And so this is going to be negative 6 multiplied by negative 8. And negative 6 times negative 8 is going to give us a positive 48. Now, we still need to collect our like terms, so we're going to collect that minus 8d and that minus 6d in the middle. So if you've got a double bracket, you're always going to end up with 3 terms in your answer, unless it's a difference of 2 squares where you'll end up with 2, but we'll look at that in another video. And so we've got d squared, and minus 8d minus 6d gives you minus 14d plus 48. And that's your final answer.